Hi. I get straight to the point because why not? This is 4th time I'm making this video. So, this video is for you if you are someone who's currently or is often finding over someone who is amazing in all their rights, maybe, if not problematic entirely, and it's not that easy, but for some reason they're not right for you. Maybe they're not reciprocating, they're not showing up, there is no clarity, and you're feeling like a celery on that hot wing plate and you don't want it anymore. You don't want it. And you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. And if it's a big shouldn't, then this video is for you. Because I often find myself in these shouldn'ts, and I have now created a proper 5-step plan to get out of this. Or 7 steps. Or 21. Whatever it takes, as long as I'm out of it. So here we go. I have a little anecdote for you. I think this idea was born a few months back when I was back from my 5th maybe date with this one person who was amazing, and I had found him after going through several failed matches on dating apps. After the 5th date, I already knew that this can't be anything serious, but I could see that I was getting slightly attacked. And when I had to sit myself down and realize, okay, accept that it can't go any further than this. It has to stop now. I had a big cry. I had a 15-minute hot meltdown. So the first point was born out of this. The meltdown was necessary because love, or not even love, just affection, good connections, they're hard to come by. And if you found something like this, it's great, but it won't work out kind of a situation. It's completely fine to mourn or grieve the loss, however short-lived this connection was. If it was like 2 weeks or 5 days, it's completely okay. It doesn't have to be like a 2-year relationship that you have to let go of. So firstly, just acknowledge your feelings. Don't be in denial. Acknowledge that whoever this person is, however nice or bad or unavailable they are, you currently like them. It's okay. You like them. They have some power over you. You don't want it. You want to be the strong-willed person, but right now you're not. It's okay to just be vulnerable. Just be it. We're all big girls here. It's okay to cry. Big girls cry. Unlike what Fergie says. Fergie. It's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to be a little obsessed with someone now and then. It's a part of finding someone nice. But if it's not a good guy, just get away. It's okay. Like, okay, fine. Acknowledge your feelings. Not to him, but to yourself. Once you have dealt with these feelings by letting yourself feel them, give yourself a time frame. Like, I gave myself 15-20 minutes to just cry over it. And then I thought, okay, no more crying. Get a little upset, maybe. Or I will be a little miffed. But that's about it. That's the extent of it. We have to also go on and live our lives. And move on to the next step. Secondly, I think understand why you're obsessed with this person. It helps. There's a good chance that this person is unavailable. This person is not texting you back. This person is being all hot and cold, but the cold part also seems super hot to you. And because, you're stupid. Because I'm stupid. And that's what we do sometimes. And I'll tell you why you're obsessed with him. Because, not because he's wonderful. He's not. He's okay. You're obsessing over them because they spike up the dopamine in your mind. These situations where, especially if you're used to not getting the kind of affection you want, if you're used to having a disturbed nervous system, if you've often found yourself in situations where you're chasing the person, where you're the pursuer and they're the denier, or they're the cat and you're the dog. You're super eager and they're nonchalant. If that's the situation you're in, again, it's not them. It's not that they have wonderful qualities. Although for all rhyme and reason, they might have wonderful qualities. They might have all the qualities you want in a person. But them being unavailable to you, them not wanting to be with you, is a good enough reason for you to not want to be with them. That's it. That's the only thing that should matter. And you should be like, okay, fine. But of course, it doesn't work like bye. So understand the situation. When someone's they're activating your fight and flight mode. What that essentially does is like if you're used to not getting the kind of perfection you need and want, this feels like the situation that the person's created feels all too familiar. You're comfortable in this. It's way more comfortable than it would be if this person was completely into you. And that's what you're drawn to. You're drawn to the feeling. It's like imagine a carrot being dangled in front of a horse, okay? Or whoever's obsessed with carrots. I think let's go with horses for now. The horse keeps running on the treadmill because the carrot is being dangled in front of them, especially if they've had a taste of the carrot once and they know that it's amazing. The carrot, the carrot is not, it's not invental. The carrot is not good for anything else, but yeah, then it's especially if they've had a taste of the carrot before, they know that they want the carrot. They'll keep running for it, even though the carrot is not gonna respond. The carrot is getting nowhere closer to them. But the idea of the carrot, it keeps you running. So yeah, it probably is that you've created this version of them in your head that honestly their reality could never match, and it isn't, but or you're addicted to a version of them that existed in the past sometime, maybe like 20 days before when they were all cool and eager, and now they're not. I think it's a complete dismissal of reality, which you need to wake up to and see that the boy is not here. The boy that you're seeing, the boy that you feel the presence of all the time is not yours. So, they're not yours. But it's actually a blessing that they're not here. It's because I truly believe that what's meant for you will come to you. And the fact that this is not coming to you for some reason is because it's not meant for you. And you should be completely thankful, because imagine having to chase a person like this when you're 8-9 months into the relationship or 3 years into the relationship. Like imagine this being the dynamic. You don't want it. This is not what we want, ladies. It's okay. Thank them for good reasons. Take them off the pedestal. Again, we do this so much. We create these wonderful versions of people, and the version's not real. But what happens with this version is anyone who's on the pedestal has no option but to look down upon you, and you're looking up at them. Like that's exactly the meaning of pedestal, right? And when you're looking up at someone, you completely forget to look at yourself. You think so highly of this other person. You think they're so unachievable, and you can't believe someone like them, like someone like you. But the thing is, oh my God, this really annoys me. But the thing is, this person would not have been interested in you in the first place if you also weren't amazing. Maybe this person is great, but so are you. And maybe this person is so sweet and so cute and so funny, but these set of qualities, maybe it's funny and cute and sweet and generous, all these qualities wouldn't be attracted to nothing. Like your qualities, whatever you have to offer, has to fit right with these. And the fact that they spent any time with you means that you're also quite amazing. So take them off the pedestal and see them for who they are. They are just another person. You have not won the lottery or any more than they have. You're both equally amazing. So it's okay. Wherever you are in your life, what you need more than anything is not another person who isn't right for you, who you shouldn't and can't and must not have. What you need is to just hold true to your values and your desires and stand strong for yourself and say, okay, no. These are the qualities I want. These are my non-negotiables, and I'll get that. I'm not gonna give in to some soggy, watered down version of my something that I really truly want and see myself with. A quick break from the video, and if you haven't noticed, it's a different day. This is the same top, but there's a different face, and these are different pants. I obviously messed up somewhere, and I'm redoing this video halfway through it. Yep, let's jump right back in. Yeah, hi. Once you're done validating your feeling, and seeing the situation for what it is. What you do next is distract yourself. Really, seriously, just go distract yourself. Get a life, touch some grass, go meet some friends, go hit the gym, or go for a freaking walk. I don't know. Go instead of ordering your groceries in, go downstairs, strike up a conversation with a stranger, do anything but put yourself in a situation where you're forced to have a conversation with this person. A little distance, even a little distance, really helps to put things into perspective. When you're really close to the situation, you can fool yourself so much because your vision's all blurry. But when you're farther away, it gives you a nice holistic perspective, and you can see the situation for what it really is. And in this situation, you're being an idiot. So I'm sorry for saying that so much, but it's true. We do this. We are nice and adjusting because we want love, because we want affection. When we feel a little deprived in our life, we can go get it from anywhere instead of, getting it from the place we deserve. So a distance really helps. Firstly, to see what the situation is, and secondly, to remind yourself that you don't need to be here. You don't need this watered down version of your dreams. You can wait for something that's better. I would really highly recommend no contact. If that's not possible, maybe just talk lesser and lesser, less frequently, less intensely, less extensively. Just be chill about it. I know it's difficult, but force yourself every day. Change your name on your phone to something like "you deserve better" or "this is not it" or "thank you next." I don't know. Make it cringy, but make it so that you're reminded every now and then, at least, that this is not for you. Out of sight, out of mind helps so much. You won't believe it. I've gotten over so many people by simply doing no contact, and they always come back, which is another story altogether. But when you're finally not chasing, when you're chilling by yourself and you're being nonchalant, they come back because they notice there's a little absence there. I don't know what happens. I don't want to dig into it. It's just that by the time it actually happens, I'm already over them. It takes 10 days of no contact, and it really, really helps. So if you're on this fix, please just do yourself a favor and go touch some grass. Don't be touching the wrong boys, go touch grass instead. This could be our motto. This is something I struggle with, but stop trying to control the outcome. I know it's not easy as a recovering control freak and whatever I want to call myself lovingly. I know it's really scary for me and for us to not know what's going on here. We want some clarity, we want some reassurance, but it's not coming. It's not coming. If it were, please, you wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place. You wouldn't have been in a place where you had to ask this question. The fact that you are here gives you all the answers you need. When I was having that 15-minute breakdown, I called my friend and I asked her for some reassurance, and she said a bond can be 5 days or 20 days, and it can still be a great thing. It doesn't have to turn into a marriage. Not every match has to turn into a marriage. Not every relationship has to turn into a marriage, even. Some play the role that they have to, and then they leave your life, and it's okay. We have to be honest with ourselves. The fact that this is happening, you should know somewhere in your heart and your mind and your rationality that it's happening for your good. I know it's not easy to accept every time because our feelings take precedence. Our emotions are really, really strong. Emotions obviously override rationality in most cases, especially in these situations. But please remember to be smart. Remember, because if you have any ounce of rationality, if there's a sliver of rationality that you can get in touch with, remember why you must let this situation be what it is and not force it to be anything more or different. If they're not responding, let them not respond. If they're not reaching out, let them. So what? So what? They're not the last person on earth. And it's easier, obviously, to get over someone who you're also angry towards when you're just negative about them. It's not easy, like super sweet and this and that, but people don't have to be bad for you to realize they're wrong for you. Please, let's get that right firstly. I think we want to be these martyrs and we want to be angels and we want to stick around with people who seem wonderful. But no, Are they sticking around because you're wonderful? Are they sticking around because you're amazing and quite a catch? No. So give yourself the same dignity and choose better for yourself and your peace of mind. You know, use this as a benchmark for the kind of treatment you deserve and expect going forward. And tell yourself that you will accept nothing short of this. You should also acknowledge your own toxicity in this because you're repeating this behavior for a reason. There's a part of you that's toxic towards you, there's a part of you that's self sabotaging. And for me, that part is them not wanting me must mean they're better than me or something like that. I have to prove to myself or someone that I can get their attention. And the thing is, I can, and you might win. In situations like these, sometimes you might win, but at what cost? But I don't want to be pessimistic here. I just want to say, I know that it gets tough and it holds a lot of hope, but it is torturous to be with a person who's not right for you. It's suffocating, it's terrible. So wait for the right person. It's okay, they're out there. So, the conclusion is that it is never the end for people who stay optimistic, the people who work on themselves. I think until you come across the person that you want, it is so important for you to turn into the person that they'll be attracted to. That was a little convoluted, let me say it again. You have to be the kind of person that the person that you want will be attracted to. You can't desire something without becoming worthy of that desire. Or not worthy, or at least like be on the same vibrational match. See, I really want someone who's super funny now. I didn't want that 2 years ago. I couldn't have bagged a guy like that because I didn't have a sense of humor. I was serious as hell. I couldn't take a joke. I would feel criticized and belittled if that happens. But now I am able to laugh at myself, can loosen up now and then, can just relax. So I can ask for that quality. I very deservingly ask for that quality. I know I'll get it because I am a proper vibrational match for it. It's never the end for people who keep working on themselves. I think the prize at the end of this is you. And you have to be standing in place, you have to be at the right place at the right time. You have to be, if you want the person you want, if the person of your dreams and desires, you want them to come and stand next to you, you have to be in the spot. You can't be chasing other watered down, other mediocre men while this person's here looking for you, You have to be here. So work on your way here. Be here. Like, this is my analogy, it's a little crazy, but am I understood? I attracted a pigeon. So don't sit around and sell. Go work on yourself. You're gonna find someone soon. But until then, life is not that bad. And I want you to go and acknowledge how wonderful and powerful and great you are. Being single is not painful. Being single it can be lonely. It does have its own problems, but it also comes with a lot of positives. So go enjoy your time because soon you're gonna be sharing a lot of your time with a partner and you're gonna like it, but you'll miss these days. So don't waste them on chasing someone who is not worthy of your time. You have a very limited few years left as a single person. Enjoy it as a fully well-rounded, happy single person while you're looking for something more and different. But don't waste this time on the wrong person. Please wake up and smell the coffee. Please wake up and smell the absence of this person. This absence is blissful. And thank the Lord. Thank your stars. And thank the person for leaving you be. Where the wrong person exits, the right person enters. That sounded a little wrong, but that's what I was going for, so it's okay. I'll see you super soon. I hope this was nice for you. I hope you gained something out of it. And I'll see you in some other videos very, very soon.